What a week so far. I mean, think about it, man. But it is everyone's favorite show, High News. Let's talk, man. But I cannot forget High News without my special co-host, the hottest bitch of EWA, the one, the only, Christine.
What up? What up?
What's going on?
What's happening, everyone?
What a fucking week, huh?
Yeah, it has been. Were you in Wales recently?
I'm all the way right now. We're in a different area right now.
Oh, shoot. Must be the weed.
No, we are all the way in Dublin, Ireland right now. That's where we are. We are Dublin, Ireland right now. And while we wait for people to come on, holy hell! Let's go off the pay-per-view matches. There, Christine. We got our pay-per-view apocalypse happening.
Apocalypse up in the hizzle.
And we got the first match is basically a clash at Crystal Lake. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But before we go on,
are we gonna see Jason? I'm totally down.
I am too. But before we get to this match, I guess we are having technical difficulties on someone else's end. I can't keep my head up for some reason. I don't know what that food was I had over here, but woo! All right. We're going to bring on one of our first interviewees. He is the Starlet Champion and in a triple threat at the pay-per-view against two opponents. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only the Starlet Champion, Ruby Knight.
I hope you're happy.
Hello.
Ruby.
Hi, Christine.
What is up, Ruby?
Well, I hope you're happy. I get Dante Hardcore again. Seriously?
You get both of them.
Well, I had no problem with Ryan, but Dante.
Well, Dante.
How many times do I have to beat this bitch over and over and over again until management gets my point across?
Wow.
Yeah, you would think after your impressive victory over Emberlyn, they would be wanting to maybe have you go up against, more.
I mean, for the like of me, I would challenge Emberlyn again. She will be the perfect opponent for this match. But having Dante Hardcore in this match, I guess sucking dick to the right people gets you far ahead in the corporate world.
Wow.
What
is this edgy side of you? What's going on with you lately?
I just had enough of people thinking that they're entitled to something, in which if you get beaten over and over and over again, you need to move on, and Dante needs to realize that. And for everything that he was trying to do to me for the past few weeks and everything, I had enough. And I promise you this: win or lose in this mortuary match, I will get the last laugh. And if you don't believe me, watch me.
All right, man.
Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. I'm
Christine,
sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm in my zone for a good hot second.
Go ahead with some questions with Ruby Knight.
Yeah, so with that being said, Ruby Knight, you are still the longest reigning Starlet Champion.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
I mean, I bet you are over the moon.
Of course, I'm over the moon about that. And of course, and being the first gay male to win that title, I feel honored that I won it and cemented my stamp here at EWA. And of course, even after, if I lose the Starlet title or not, I want more, I want to accomplish more here at EWA. I mean, who knows? Maybe I become like the very first Grand Slam champion. I mean, that's always in the cards.
Anything can happen.
Yes. Now, Ruby, you were on commentary this past Monday between the cage match between Dante Hardcore and Ryan Himmingham.
Yes, I was.
Do you feel that, you have an advantage towards them because they were both bloodied up and busted open?
I wouldn't say I have an advantage towards them. I was just basically scoping out their strategies on what they could basically be capable of, because being that this is a triple threat match, I mean, of course, I'm no stranger to triple threat matches. I've been in triple threat matches in different other federations myself. So being a part, in this type of match, which is going to be in a funeral home / mortuary / crematorium, I mean, this is basically going to be one of the hardest matches that I ever had to basically be a part of. But hard or not, I'm not going to die in that crematorium. I'll tell you that much.
Sounds like a spooky date night.
I mean, hell, it's going to be on Halloween, so it's fitting.
Very fitting.
Absolutely.
So, for the fact that the matter is, Mr. Dante Hardcore, this will be the last time he ever messed with me, and trust me, I will get the last laugh. And even for Ryan Mayhem, don't think I'm going to take it easy on him either, because he may be family, but family fight. So just know who's the top dog in this family. So.
All right.
Very strong words.
All right, Ruby Knight. Any last words for your opponents for Apocalypse?
Just watch your backs. I mean, just for both of my opponents, just watch your backs. Seriously. Because I won't die in this horror movie. I promise you that.
All right. Thank you for coming on, Ruby.
Thank you.
Wow.
Gosh. Yep. Strong words from Ruby Knight.
Very strong, confident words right there.
But let's get back to the Apocalypse card. You have Voorhees taking on a newcomer of Nyx.
Nyx has been on a roll as of late.
Yes, yeah. So basically, two of the largest masked freaks in EWA are thrown into the home of the notorious hockey mask killer himself, Jason Voorhees. Will Nyx make a statement, or will Voorhees make his horror movie idol proud? Maybe Pamela will be watching. Who knows?
I mean, bring on Miss Pamela.
Exactly. Yeah. But the next match is an Anarchy in Alcatraz match. Well, this could get ugly.
That's a prison.
Yep. EWS proud soldier of combat, the Omen, puts his U.S. title on the line against a very area challenger. What will occur when these two violent Inuits step inside a rust-filled walls of Alcatraz?
I mean, Toa, as of late,
Omen.
has
The Omen.
really...
The Omen.
Oh, the Omen.
It's the Omen, yes.
The Omen. My apologies. It's the weed.
Okay.
So the Omen has been on a roll as of late.
Right.
And as a champion, he has demonstrated why he is one of the top tier talents in this company. I mean, my money is going to be on him. Money's on the Omen.
All right. I think I can see Weapon X pulling off an upset. I mean, especially with Warhawks not getting along as of late.
That'd be a Cinderella story of the night.
Yeah, absolutely. The match number 3, we got a Dollhouse Debonair Dollface is taking on John Reggins.
Oh.
Dollface invites Reggins into her neck of the woods. Will it be in Doll's favor? Or Reggins enjoy every second, or we will want to turn the TV off because dolls are not okay.
I mean, Dollface has to pick up some sort of victory since she tried so hard in that steel cage match and came up short. She could pull off an upset. I could see it.
I can see it too.
Can you feel it coming in the air tonight?
No, I don't. All I know is I don't want to be anywhere near these two during this match. This next match is a Killer Clowns Lumberjack match for the IC title.
Are they from outer space?
I hope not. I will not be anywhere near this fucking port. No, thank you. But we have Lenore Len, the IC champion, taking on Tyler Extreme. Now think about it. Tyler Extreme did win a number one contenders match against Ryan Days.
That is so true. But my only thing is can these clowns make cotton candy cocoons?
Killer Clowns from outer space have visited planet Earth once again to terrorize Dublin. Someone won't be going home. Ooh, what's your take on that?
Cotton candy cocoons, baby!
So who do you pick on that with? Lenore versus Tyler Extreme?
I mean, as much as I love Lenore, and I'm repping my Raven merchandise, you know.
Don't forget you got a Pro Wrestling Tees search FTW Pro.
Exactly. And Lenore's gonna do it. She's gonna put Tyler Extreme in a cotton candy cocoon.
Okay. Match number 5 is a Nightmare on Elm Street street fight.
Gotta get the claw.
So basically, it's Derek Cole, one half of the EWA Tag Team Champions, taking on a returning Nikki Hartman.
Oh,
Derek Cole, yes, Miss Nikki Hartman. Sorry, I'm reading the explanation of the match. Derek Cole is in an audition for a lifetime when he fights Nikki Hartman in a good old-fashioned street fight. But Elm Street, hope you two don't fall asleep. And before we get to this next match, it is one of the participants for this next match. There's the one and only from the Pact, Sabrina.
Well, hello, Miss Sabrina.
Hello.
Now, you have a tough match against your nemesis, Legion.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us about that? Him returning this coming Monday.
I wasn't expecting it, honestly. I mean, there had been talks around the Druids and everything, but I didn't think it would happen. Because I specifically remember in one of the previous high noons, he said that Legion was dead.
Well, you can't kill him out that much.
I've tried. It doesn't work.
I guess not. Christine?
He comes out like Jeepers Creepers.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he does. Christine, any questions for Sabrina?
So, Sabrina, how are you feeling after being trapped inside of Legion's lair? And then now you're back. How are you feeling?
I've been training the last couple of days trying to prepare for this because technically I am still there.
Right.
And I've been training with his druids, and I kind of feel actually I don't feel that bad. Some of them kind of ended up in the hospital.
But coming this Monday, you're in a Legion Square match.
Legion Square Garden.
Yeah, sorry, Legion Square Garden.
Yes.
So guys, we are traveling into Madison Square Garden on what's supposed to be it. Legion has returned back in full form to possess the beloved arena to his own liking, to face off against his own conduit of Sabrina Slays. Will she finally break the curse, or will Legion's wrath return to EW once again?
I'm gonna give it my best because I don't know what to expect there. If he's involved in any sort of way, there's no telling what's gonna happen. But Sarah failed to get me home. Brooks hasn't done anything like he said he was. Lenore's in her own world. Reagan's in his own world. So I'm going to have to do it myself.
Now, what's up with the coughing of blood earlier?
Oh, I guess he didn't like the way I was speaking to him, I guess. Because I felt fine. And then you heard him say that. And I guess he didn't like what I was saying. So he don't like when you speak ill of him, apparently.
Of course he don't.
That's how it really works. Christine, any questions for Sabrina?
No, Sabrina, what do you see yourself in the future in EWA?
Well, one, hopefully back where I belong with the Pact. That's the first goal. That is the first and most important goal. Then I have actually had my eye on that Starlet Championship.
Whoa.
That, or I hate to say this, the Intercontinental title too.
Oh.
I mean, I've been a tag champion, so I've done that. So it's time to move on to different things.
Right.
That is true.
So that's just the way it is, you know. It's time to go home, time to be with my husband and my Pack family, you know, because I don't know how much more I can take of this crap. Honestly.
I hear you.
I'm not a prisoner per se. Like, I'm able to walk around and explore and everything, but it's just not home, you know?
That's very true. But before you go, Sabrina, any last words to Legion?
I don't want to die. That's the best way to say it, is I don't want to die. So I am going to be nice and not say anything, because see? You see?
I'm not saying anything bad.
I know, but I am. So apparently he's taking that on you.
Sure about that?
Well, you said that. I don't like that. But
right.
I'm going to give it my best shot. I'm going to try to finally go home, but we'll just have to wait and see, because I don't know what to expect, especially with him taking it over. You know?
Yes. I hear you.
So, yeah. So we're just going to see how it goes.
You never know.
You never know. So, but like I said, we'll see how Monday goes.
Right. And Billy D, there was no match. This is a high news interview show.
Yes. which doesn't make sense now since you have quit smoking.
Need to do what I had to do.
Yep. When you thought you were having twins, but that wasn't true.
That fucking bitch. It's all good, Billy.
So,
But all right. Sabrina, thank you for coming on.
yes,
And good luck against Legion.
I'm going to need it.
Yes. Thank you for coming along.
Mhm.
Oh, strong words for Sabrina.
Yeah, very strong words. Oh my gosh.
But let's go on with this next matchup. Of course, it is that mortuary match. Starlight Championship, Ruby Knight, Ryan Mayhem, and Dante Hardcore.
Ruby Knight's going to take it home to the motherland.
It's going to be a tough match. We also have Chris Chaos next match on match number 8. Chris Chaos taking on Papa Ludacris.
Interesting.
Yep, it's a Conjuring House of Horrors match.
Oh. You get to conjure spirits and do seances.
Yes, basically, it's Ride or Die steps into the Conjuring house to meet the Heart Eater himself, Papa Ludacris. Property damage is obviously liable, but the deceased may keep that from happening.
Oh.
Oh boy, indeed. Match 9, we got a bloodbath brawl. Brooks takes on Ember Lynn, student versus teacher.
Yeah. Emberlyn has just from what I've heard, she's went ballistic. Yeah.
Really?
It's not good.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That's all I have to say. But,
they had to commit her.
Yes. We have someone else coming on. She's taking on Derek Cole in Nightmare on Elm Street street fight. Nikki Hartman.
I'm back.
Woohoo!
Well, welcome back.
Bet y'all weren't expecting that one, were you?
No.
I did not see that happen. I did not see you coming back at all. I thought you were out for a while.
It wasn't as bad of a tear as I thought. So I'm back, and it's a Nightmare on Elm Street, which I'm going to say this is one of my absolute favorite movies. I have to say that.
Oh, wow. Freddy and the Claws? That's hot.
Go ahead. I'll be right back.
Okay. But yeah.
Nikki, I'm glad that you are in good spirits and that injury was nothing too serious.
Oh, you're telling me. I seriously thought that it was going to be worse than it was and I was going to be out, But luckily, the training that I went through and rehab and everything wasn't as bad as I thought.
Oh.
So that's one thing that I was happy with, that the training and everything wasn't as bad as I thought. It's a nice way to say it, But things are going to happen and you're going to get hurt and some stuff you just can't help,
Right.
That's the best way to say it. You don't know all the time.
Right.
So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to facing Derek because he is one half of, God, What happened? Why is he a tag champ?
I mean, your sister-in-law, the GM, likes partying with him and Brody. So
I know. Well, my sister-in-law is not the smartest. What's the nice way to say it? Sharpest tool in the shed, despite what people think.
Oh,
Not a-
be nice.
yeah, be nice to my GM. She's good. She does her job.
She's my sister. I can be mean.
Yeah, you can. But
I grew
any
up with
more
her,
questions,
and
Christine?
don't forget, I also grew up with the crazy bitch too.
Oh,
Sabrina.
yes.
Yes.
And I'm the middle one. That's the sad part. Alec
Yeah, I
is the
bet.
oldest. I'm the middle, and Sabrina is actually the baby, if you can imagine that one.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
So,
Well, any last questions for Derek Cole before you go?
is he ready to have a nightmare?
Well, let's see what happens there, Nikki.
Let's see what happens.
And good luck on Monday on Apocalypse.
Yes. Gonna
Take
need
care.
it.
All right. Now, as before Nikki came on, we were going over the Apocalypse card, and we got this
Mhm.
co-main event, the Cage of Dead match.
Cage of Death.
Yes, and via satellite, we witnessed a strange clash of horror and professional wrestling. DCE and Devil's Executioner are locked in a reinforced cell in the middle of an abandoned junkyard. But the hungry visitors, the undead, swarm the cage, begging for a single bite. Hopefully, the cage holds them back. And from our own Chris Chaos, Papa Ludacris is about to experience a very bad accident as he goes over some handlebars.
Oh,
But
boy.
before we get to this main event there, Christine, I don't know if you noticed this past Monday, this man had his very first match here in EWA against Derek Cole and was victorious against them, the one and only Gord Buster. Gord Buster, welcome to for the first time ever on EWA High News.
Good evening.
Welcome.
Yes, good evening is right. That's how we usually say it for you. But how is everything going on?
It's going all right. I think Derek Cole's going to look at this new video I've just dropped just for him.
Oh, Jesus. I guess you're not done with Derek Cole. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I'm done with Derek Cole, but I just want him to have a bit more insight on who he's relating with.
All right. Christine, this is Christine. She's my
Hello,
co-host
Christine.
over here.
Well, hello.
Pleasure's all mine.
And
pleasure is
our
all
own GM just popped along.
Yes. So, how
Now-
did you put up with both my sisters? Let me ask you that question.
Oh,
Of
God.
course.
Now, Alec, you were there to call his match. So
Yes.
take away with the questions on Gord Buster.
So, how does it feel, Gord, to know that you actually have a win over one half of our tag team champions?
I'm just showing the truth, basically. It's not really a team. There's division in there. They're not supporting each other. And because of that, they're going to fall. So it's great to see that here at Evolve, things are coming together, but also falling apart for some.
That happens with everybody, I think. You're going to come and go, and stuff's going to fall apart, but you're always going to come back and fix things.
Yeah, I think it's the term kurigami, where you fix those cracks with gold.
I mean, they have
Hopefully, the
gold.
Federation can do it in one way or another. Maybe move the pieces around.
And I do have to say, they're fun to party with. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's fine. I mean, that guy's been with 5,000 women, apparently. So no doubt he's been quite entertaining.
He is
Oh.
entertaining. He is. I will give him that. He is, hence what my sister Nikki called him, Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah.
So
There's about different ways to do push-ups.
that is true.
That there is.
But let me ask, what are you? I'm gonna steal Christine's question if she don't care. If she does not care,
Go for it, Alec.
what are you looking to accomplish here in EWA? Do Do you have your eyes set on anyone or any title or anything?
I'm not a man for titles, but I am a man for trophies. There isn't a certain person that I'm looking for, a certain type, perhaps. Very soon, people will understand more of what that means.
Whoa. I mean, are you looking to go after Brody Cross after what happened this past Monday?
No, I think Derek Cole will do that himself after he realizes what kind of partner he does have. What I want to do is start itching around those that call themselves a little more special, if you know what I mean. We got a lot of monsters out there. Those are the ones that I'm going to be looking into.
Too many of them.
Exactly.
It's true.
And I'm Gord Buster.
So you're going to be Monster Buster, is what you're telling us?
Oh, I wouldn't suggest yet.
He knows.
Some real strong words
Yes.
from here from Gore Buster. But Gore Buster, before you go, any last words to the EWA roster?
When you follow in the steps of a monster, you also take on their weaknesses.
All right. Those are his final words. Gore Buster, thank you for coming on High News. I do appreciate it. And you have a
Glad
wonderful
to.
day.
Have a good night.
Gore Buster. Wow.
I like him. I think he's going to go places.
I think he's going to go places too. But now, before we get to this end, it's the main event of the show this coming Monday. At the end of the Apocalypse, we have a trick or treat death match for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ooh-wee.
We have a nagging Casey Moran, Dragon Queen. We have a nagging Glenn Sexton towards Dragon Queen. We have a Dragon Queen who likes to steal people's wives.
Yeah.
As these three have been at each other's throats, this is one way to possibly settle the score. Deathmatch rules are in effect, as everything is legal. Potato sacks are placed in random spots around the arena, and in them are very dangerous weapons to the finder's adventure. Let's get bloody. Wow.
Yes. Make sure you take your blood pill before any of these matches, Christine, just
Oh, of
because I don't want you getting sick, because health is my number one concern with any person, especially with it being Halloween and Apocalypse. There's probably going to be a lot of blood.
That is true. But all right. That is for High News. For anyone who wants to come on, that is High News. I thank anyone for watching and coming on. Alec, always a pleasure to have you. Christine, always a great time to see you come on High News.